Welcome back, Magnacites. The savage intellectual has returned. You know, I don't think I've ever explained that one to you. I think all the others are self-explanatory, but the reason why I call myself the savage intellectual is because I devour knowledge. I pillage and I plunder books and anything that can feed me and feed my savage craving for knowledge. So, the savage intellectual has returned, and I've stepped off of my throne of thought. I've descended in the form of Thor's Moorish counterpart, the god that wields the dark Mjolnir, to answer your question. And this question comes from Neon Sin, spelled Neon, capital S-Y, capital N. And the subject line says, girlfriend is losing all of her curves from working out. Uh-oh. Put the little gizmo. Yeah. Says, how's it going, Tyrone? Love your videos. Found out about you a month ago, and now you're in my top 3 with the Hodge twins and POG. Physiques of Greatness, Chris Jones. What's happening, y'all? Yo, thank you. Thank you for putting me in league with them too, because I like both of them channels too, man. Yeah, man. All 4 of us is BBCs, man. Looking forward to your future videos. Appreciate it, brother. So, all right, says, my girlfriend and I have been dating for over 2 years. And over time, she has really picked up my love for fitness. She worked out before meeting me, but not as seriously until we started dating. She started following a lot of female fitness models and is now inspired to look like them. Her goal is to have a physique like Michelle Lewin. Look her up. Attractive, but too lean for me. I will look her up when I get a chance. Because she thinks she is just gorgeous. Okay, so that's why she wants to look at her, because she thinks she's gorgeous. Here's the problem. She started doing a lot more cardio, counting calories, and now she is even losing all of her beautiful God-given curves. She was perfect to me. Toned, flat stomach, with a big butt and thighs. Woo! You're right there with me, buddy. That's just how I like them, yeah. We had sex last night and her butt looked smaller. And I noticed some veins starting to reveal in her arms. Okay, I thought he was gonna say her ass. Veiny ass. I love a girl that's fit, but getting too lean just doesn't do it for me. She feels confident, but I don't like it. She looked better before. How can I convince her not to get any more lean? And am I being selfish for feeling this way? How do you feel about this? Thanks a lot if you get to this. No problem. You're welcome. Man, shit. I'll tell you this, man. You know what? I don't always do that turn around. I wonder why I do that. I don't know. Maybe it puts me in my mode. Turn around and flips the switch into my thought mode. First of all, I've been through what you're going through. When I first met Sarah, she started working out, you know, because she was interested in working out. I gave her a few exercises to do, and let me tell y'all, at that time, 7 years ago, she had, I guess, a much faster metabolism, because she was not doing much. I mean, I just had her doing a certain amount of squats daily, free weighted squats. No weight, just body weight, free of weight, just her body. And she was losing it all. I was like, whoa, what the fuck did I do? I created a monster. And I know that's how you probably feel. You feel like you created a monster. You know what I mean? Like, she got really into fitness, being with you. And then she started to look at the women that are in our subculture. These fitness girls, these bodybuilding women. And now she's just getting too thin. If I were you, I mean, it's just you know, you need to be upfront. You know, just like there are women that like you just at your size, you know, and I mean, I'm speaking to all the men out there, but if you started to get too big, they wouldn't like it. I'm sure there is a size that I could get to where Sarah would be like, no, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, she has, you know, she's seen some of the bodybuilders and be like, nah, I couldn't deal with you being that big, you know, because it looks nasty to me. She doesn't like guys that are really vascular. Being really vascular totally turns her off. She thinks it's nasty. So what I would have done actually, and I don't know if you did do this, but as she was getting into fitness, maybe showing her girls that were similar to her body type and saying, you know, I think that's really nice there. That's really nice. Or just telling her, you're perfect the way you are. As long as you maintain this, I'll be happy. That's a good one. Actually, yeah, if you say that. Matter of fact, there was a few months ago where Sarah was trying to figure out where she wanted her body to be, because at one point she lost too much weight and then she started gaining some. And once she got to this one point, because she didn't know where she was comfortable, you know, but she wanted a flat stomach, but she still wanted to have her curves. There was a certain point when I was like, you know what, the way you look today, I said, go ahead, weigh yourself, see how much you weigh. She weighed herself, she was like 145. I said, that is your ideal weight. 5 pounds above or less, you'll still be cool, because everyone fluctuates between 5 pounds the majority of the time if they happen to keep a constant weight, you know what I mean, area. So, you know, she knows that 145 is like her perfect, because she has a flat stomach, her hips, her booty, everything she needs is there. So she's striving to keep that. Now, with your girl, I don't know if you can bring that to her now. You might want to. But, I mean, if y'all been together a while, you should be able to be upfront with her. You should be able to, you know, express what you feeling in your heart. Like, listen, babe, you know, I love, and you always got to preface it with love first, because, you know, that's how they break it to you on Jerry Springer and Maury. But, you know, listen, you baby, you know I love you. I love the fact that you're into fitness just like me. You know, you're making so much great progress, but, babe, you're really, you're getting a little bit too hard for me, you know? Like I told Sarah, I said, I couldn't deal with you being really hard and everything, because I want a woman in the bed. I don't want a man. You know, I don't want something that's a hard body, but just a vagina's attached to it. Like, I can't deal with that. I don't care if Sarah's abs ever show, as long as it's a flat, nice, feminine stomach. I always gave I always told her, because she liked Janet Jackson and stuff, and I said, you know what? As a nice contrast, if you watch that video from Janet Jackson, you want this, you know, when they following the men around, they start dancing for him. At the end, when they start dancing, when Janet get out the car and they all start dancing, look at Janet. Janet's a little too hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, chicks like that is still attractive to me, and I might, as a novelty, handle it, but it's not my perfect. You know what I'm saying? Now, she has a dance instructor that is always in her videos, okay? She's a choreographer, okay? She does choreography for her. And she is a Hispanic woman, and she's got a nice, flat, soft, feminine-looking stomach, while Janet's got these rock-hard abs. I'm gonna pick her instructor, because that's, you know what I mean, that's what I like. And I mean, like I said, I mean, personally, I think you're just gonna have to, you know, bring it up to her that way. Hold on a second, Magnus Ice, while I'm doing this, because I want to look up this fitness model that he's talking about. Michelle Lewin. Okay, let me see here. Michelle Lewin. Alright, let's see here. Images. Let's see here. Oh, really? That's too hard for you, huh? Hold on now. I think this is her, y'all. Sarah? I think that's her right there. Sorry for the light getting in the way. I think that's her. That's her too. See, you know what? And I'm not saying you're wrong, to each his own. I could probably deal with that, but I see where you're going with it. You know, it looks like she could be too hard at certain times. That's another one. That's another one right there. All right, I'm stop looking at him. Look, for Sarah kicked my ass. I personally could probably deal with that because to me, she had the perfect. No, I don't want to say perfect. She had the right amount of softness to go with the hardness. But I know what you're saying. If you don't want etched out muscle on your woman, I get it. I don't want that either. That's my limit right there. She's my limit. Like, if my girl got me harder or bigger than that, then I'll be like, babe, you know, yeah, I know what you're saying. When you looking at your woman and she got, you know, that bicep vein running down her arm or the shoulder veins, then it's like, oh, no, baby, no. So I get what you're saying. So if I were you, I would just come to her and say, listen, babe, you know, I feel like you're getting a little bit too hard, and I know you don't want to lose her over it. You know what I mean? Some people adapt and they take on this new personality as a bodybuilder, and it's like their newfound love, and then there's no stopping them. I mean, does she want to compete? If she's looking to compete and all that stuff, I don't know, man. I mean, if you could make like a pact, an agreement for her to say, stay at that particular weight and body type that you like during the off season, and then just deal with, you know, when she's, you know, on season preparing for, you know, shows, you know, let her do what she need to do and then let her come back to her softness. Because I've seen some female bodybuilders that look totally disgusting to me on stage. But then I've seen pictures of them in their off season. I'm like, wow, they look great there. They're thick as fuck. They look really nice and soft. You know, maybe I should say the fitness competitors, because the female bodybuilders are just hulks. A lot of them, they're just, that's too much for me. To each his own. So be honest with her, come to her, let her know how you're feeling about it, and see how, I mean, you're going to have to eventually, because if you don't, it's just going to fester inside. You're going to become more and more irritated and feel nasty about her and all that other stuff. You're not going to want to have sex with her. I know what you're talking about, looking at a smaller booty from behind. You know what I mean? I get it. It's like, where did this all go? No, it used to be here, and now it's down there. No, I get it, man. So I hope I helped you. Just be honest with her, be tactful with it, be nice, sincere, you know what I mean, sugarcoat it if you have to, but just let her make sure she gets the point, okay? All right, man, hope I helped you. 1 million subscribers. Woo!